Hi, it's Justin here. We're using CVSdude in order to manage our projects. We've got about 72 active websites. Each of these websites have their own projects. A lot of fancy things happen on the back end that make sure that the code is clean and that the system is always up to date for our end users, which are sales and marketing professionals. We have the largest network of sales and marketing professional resources for business to business technical sales companies. This is for findamarketingjob.com, and this is the Trac repository. I showed you in the previous video how to get into CVSdude. Then you'll get over here to Trac, where you'll actually have your ticket actions. The first step is the wiki. As you're documenting all the different common tasks that you're doing and all the different naming conventions and different things, you're going to put that in the wiki right here. There's a timeline for the particular activities associated with the project. This is a great way to audit your process, or if you're a project manager and you've got people on your team, you can see what's going on there. There's a roadmap for the different types of things that we're trying to accomplish on the site. Right now, our main push right here is to clean up the masthead, because this particular site is underdeveloped. It doesn't have a clean masthead. It's unclear what some of the pages are. And now that we've done the initial marketing test, we can move forward with some of the page cleanup. But basically, the milestone, it describes exactly what we're going to have done. There's these 3 tasks. There are also 4 active tickets attached to it. So the active tickets, if you click on there, are going to show you exactly what needs to be done. When you're working on a ticket, focus on one ticket at a time. Close that ticket out. Now let's say we're going to go ahead and view all the tickets, but let's say you've got a ticket, has your name assigned on it. This is setting up some redirects on the home page. You want to click on the summary, and you want to accept the change. Once you accept the change, it is now yours, and you can start working on it. You can leave some comments in here. These are all wiki comments, and that'll add comments to the particular ticket. But once you've accepted the change, now we can move forward and go do the work related to the change. That was a little confusing. And now, you can find tickets by owner. I own this ticket now. But the key of this system here is to keep everything organized, because there could be 10, 15, 20 different contractors on a project. I use a swarm project management means that we're going to bring a lot of people on board. They're going to do all their specific tasks by ticket, and then once those tasks are complete, they're going to, they close the tickets out. We know what happened, and then we get to a certain baseline. That's where the roadmap comes in. We get to a certain baseline or version level, and we will go ahead and pass that along. Now, if you're a contractor, don't do work that doesn't have a ticket. If you find something that's broken that needs to be taken care of, create a new ticket, and you describe the ticket. You're going to be noted as a reporter, so you'll get preference for actually correcting the problem. You do your description of what needs to be taken care of, what kind of results are you looking for, whether it's a defect, enhancement, or task, if it's tied to any particular milestone, if it's associated to any component on the page, the severity of the problem, what version this is related to, and of course some keywords. Now, your project manager, you want to tell your project manager that you create the ticket. You can even attach some things to the ticket, like screenshots, different stuff like that. Tell your project manager by putting them on as the CC. Project manager will go in, review the change, approve the change, most likely assign it back to you, or they may bundle the change up into a particular milestone or version depending on what's going on. But you just click here, create the ticket, and that will actually go into the ticket queue, and someone will come through and review them. And like I said, we're gonna stack things up on versions. We're gonna stack things up on different milestones. My background is software engineering and development and managing these environments, as well as business development. So we've basically got a system here that's just like the big dogs. If you can manage this system and manage to follow the tickets, you can work on any project. The key here is that once you get this down to a science, I can assign you on other projects. I can put you on different teams for different things that we got going on. Again, there's 72 active websites. This is how we keep everything straight. Every website has one of these things, and God forbid CVSdude crash again, because it does have some issues. If it does, just log out and log back in. But this is how we're going to keep track of everything. Be sure to log out when you're done. Don't share your username and password. If you have any issues with your account, ask your project manager. And if you have any questions about how to use this program, we'll try to do some other videos in the future. I apologize I can't be with every one of you guys and answer all your questions. There are great videos on YouTube on how to use Trac Subversion. But look, we can even browse the source code. And in some of these environments, we've got a lot of PHP code. Now remember, everything in here is proprietary. Do not share it with anybody. I will cancel your contract, and I will, you will not work for me again. But the key here is that let's work together. Let's work as a team, and let's get this stuff going. We've got a number of websites out there. There's also some great opportunities for webmaster services, great opportunities for custom programming, and some of these services are being provided to my customers. So we'll work together for a long time, but you got to learn how to use the tools. So again, if you have any questions, contact your project manager, and they will pass that along to me, and we will see what we can do to get you some solutions for those issues. Thank you so much for working with me on this. We are one of